7. The podiums are gone. Donna and Miss Finch stand on one side of the stage, separated from the others, either by a real or imagined doorway. Miss Finch is furious at Donna. Parker and Richard stand with each other, brooding. Sebastian and Viola are near them. Quincy sits by herself, and Francine stands near the door.
How could you do this, Donna? You, of all people. I could see Viola doing something like this. I could even see Quincy doing something like this, but not you. Do you realize that you've not only damaged your own reputation, but that of your school, your family? Do you realize what kind of coach this makes me look like? What kind of person this makes me look like?
I take full responsibility for my actions.
You've made a lot of people upset today, Donna. I know the team talks about Joe's cases all the time. Heck, I've helped you write some. This is different. This is the equivalent of giving the middle finger to everyone here. This is nothing to joke around with.
Will enters from the opposite side of the stage.
Where were you during the debate?
What?
Where were you?
I was in the room. I sat with her.
What others?
The others.
You mean the team from Jefferson?
They would be the other people here that I know.
Well, the Jefferson team is the enemy.
I thought you'd like her.
Not really. She's a stick in the mud, and I can act. You, on the other hand, can use some lessons.
They're not the enemy.
They're not the enemy.
We don't go to Richard's school. We don't go to Crown Academy. I have no loyalty to Blake, and I have no loyalty to you.
Take that back, JV.
Francine, you can't earn someone's loyalty by being condescending, and you sure as hell haven't earned mine.
Will goes to sit with Quincy.
How the hell could you just stand there?
Are you really going to blame this
Yes,
all on
I'm
me?
blaming you!
Well, how the hell was I supposed to prepare for something like that?
It doesn't matter. You look like an idiot in there. And if you screw up, not only will Mom and Dad put your ass on the chopping block, but they will put my ass on the chopping block. Don't screw up!
How am I supposed to manage that when Donna Caraway decides to be a nut job?
What's up?
Excuse me?
Hi?
What did you just say?
I said that Donna Caraway decided to be a nut job, which I believe is a fairly reasonable statement for me to make given the circumstances.
Do you want to take this to Paraguay?
Excuse me?
Do you want to take this to Paraguay? Given that both parties are blood donors, it's legal to duel in Paraguay, so I ask you, do you want to take this to Paraguay? 2 bullets, 1 shot.
Are you, I don't know, even sane?
Are you scared?
You're insane.
You're scared.
Yes, I am, and I'm fairly certain that it's illegal to duel anyone, even in Paraguay.
Well, back home in Kentucky, it's illegal to go a year without taking a bath, but judging by the fact that the only thing you smell of is way too much Axe body spray, I'm going to assume that the only crime you're guilty of is being a douchebag. Good day.
Viola walks over to Sebastian. Parker and Richard are stunned.
Viola, sissy, I love you.
You better.
Will, I can't take this much longer. Donna's in there getting chewed out for something that I permitted her to do.
You thought of the Joe case?
Yes.
Well, it wasn't really.
Really?
Donna is going to go down in debate history.
She has more guts than I could imagine, but now she has to take the heat from Miss Finch, who's only doing her job, and I'm sitting out here. I can't take it, Will. It's my fault.
Wait, Quincy, it might not be so bad. I mean, you did say Finch was her cousin.
Well, Miss Finch is not type to make familial exceptions, and worse than that, she has direct link to parental unit numero uno and numero dos. God, it's all my fault.
No, it's not, Quincy. Just wait. Stay here with me.
Listen, Will, I know you think I should worry about myself, but I can't do that. This time I know I can help, so I'm sure as hell going to try. Quincy walks to the other side of the stage, barging in. Will, after a second, sits rather than follows.
How, Donna? How could you... Quincy?
Miss Finch, if I'm right, Donna's in here telling you that she is the one responsible, but I was the one who told her to run a joke case in the first place. She was against it. If you want to be mad at someone, be mad at me.
Is that true, Donna?
Yes.
Yes, it's true.
Why? Why, you guys?
I know she couldn't beat Richard Blake, so I convinced her to lose magnificently.
It may have been magnificent, but I can't even imagine where you got the gall to pull something.
Miss Finch, as if it matters how a man falls down.
When the fall is all that's left. I know, I'm the one that told you that damn quote in the first place, thank you very much. But the opinions of others also matter. You're going to have to apologize to everyone, Donna. And I'm very disappointed in both of you for handing this over to Richard Blake like it didn't even matter.
Will stands up and walks to stand behind Quincy and Donna.
What if they didn't hand it over?
Will,
What if they didn't hand it over?
excuse me?
Miss Finch, last night I was kicked out of my room by Richard Blake and Francine Cochran. The two of them were in there making out, and they may have done more.
What are you doing?
I'm taking responsibility. Miss Finch, the two of them were in direct violation of tournament rules, and that has caused her disqualification. Donna will admit.
I don't know what to say. You do realize for an offense this serious, we would need more than just your word.
I know. There were text messages, and I'm pretty sure that neither of them were smart enough to delete them.
Okay, I'll speak to the tournament officials.
Why are you doing this, Will?
Richard Blake doesn't deserve to win. You do.
You're gonna have to come with me, Lane.
Okay.
Miss Finch and Will cross the stage. As they pass by, Viola and Sebastian seem excited, while Richard, Parker, and Francine are horrified.
Where do you think you're going, Will?
Will does not answer. He and Miss Finch exit.
Mona, are you crying?
Yes. The two girls hug as